What's T? It's Nito, and you're watching Nito's TV. Key to music. So today we're gonna be doing a mukbang and a story time in one. I'm gonna tell you guys about the time I went to jail, the reason why I went to jail, how it was in jail, when I was feeling all of that extra stuff. I apologize for the extra noises that you might hear in the background. I don't know if you might. I'm just apologizing ahead of time. But anyway, let's get into it. I got me some juicy crab. If you in Georgia, you know what juicy crab is. It's seafood boiled spot. I already boiled me some eggs because I didn't feel like buying some more when I already have some. So yeah. Got me some lemon pepper wings. And I got me a pound of shrimp, no head, sausages, 1 potato, 1 corn. It's difficult ordering there. I ain't used to that. And I got the rice. You know seafood ain't good without the rice. Period. And ranch. Ooh, that tastes real good. I got the juicy special sauce in degree medium. Yeah. Hold on. Where the juice? They be doing too much. Cause they up in there playing all that music, slapping. And they forgot to put my juice in here. Child, this don't even look pleasing. Look at this. Hold on. Let me mix it up a little bit. I mean, I guess it's cool. One thing about Georgia though, I don't like their sausages, but I had to buy it. So this was like around April. Yeah, it was around April. I started my job. It was like my 2nd week of working, and one night I was running the gas, but I had work in the morning, so I didn't want to go wake up early in the morning to go get gas before I go to work. I work at 6 a.m. in the morning, so therefore I would have to wake up like at 5 something or 4 something and leave around 5. You know what I mean? Because my job is like 30 minutes away, so it would have been a whole lot of. And I go to the gas station at like, I think it was like 3 o'clock at night. I go to the gas station and I'm at the gas station, I'm chilling, doing me, whatever. Mind you, I don't have my license either. I didn't know it was like a thing out here, like you go to jail if you don't have a license. I didn't know that. All right, what's the fuck? Who does that? Because in California, you don't go to jail if you don't have a license. Most of the time when I got pulled over in California for no license, they'll let me buy. They'll tell somebody to come get my car or something, and then they'll just let me go. I never got a ticket unless it was like a flashing ticket. You know when you pass the red light? Yeah. But other than that, I never got a ticket. So I get put over or whatever. Oh, I didn't even tell you. So I went to the gas station and I go fill my tank or whatever. And then I get out. Well, not get out. I get back in my car to leave the gas station. And then there's like this, the exit, I guess it was only a left turn only. But I didn't see that sign that said left turn only. So I ended up making a right. And this is like nighttime. And out here also, ain't no street lights, so you can't even see. I made that left turn. I mean, I didn't make a left turn. I made a right turn. So when I made the right turn, out of nowhere, police just come. I'm talking about, wing. I guess he was waiting or something. I was like, y'all doing too much. So then I pull over or whatever. And I was wondering what they was pulling me over for though, because I didn't know. And they asked me for my license and stuff like that. And I gave them my license. I wasn't really tripping. So I was just like, okay, they're probably gonna let me go. They're gonna have somebody come get my car. They'll give me a ticket or whatever. I don't know. So she comes to the car, she asked for my license, and then she walked away. Oh, because I told her I didn't have a license. And she was like, you don't have a license, this is not. I was like, yeah. And then she's like, okay, you have ID? And I gave her my ID. I don't have a spoon, so I'm gonna eat like this. So then she gave my ID. She do what she gotta do in the car. And then she come back. And she asked me to get out the car and she started patting me down. I didn't know what we was going to pat down for. I just thought like I was going to wait for my ride because she told me to call somebody else to come get my car so that she don't tow it, which was a good thing. I was like, oh, thank God. But I called my cousin to come get my car, and while they patted me down, she put me in the police car. I was like, why am I in the police car? I was like, I'm about to go home, I'm waiting. And she's like, no, you're arrested, you're going to jail. I was like, to jail? And she was like, yeah, it's against the law to not have a license while driving. I was like, okay, that's extra as fuck. Ho. So then, my cousin come get the car. It's hella uncomfortable with handcuffs on. Handcuffs hurt. I'll tell you that now. It felt like, I don't know what it felt like, but it's like, imagine like a sharp metal just gripping on your wrist hella hard. That's what it felt like. And then it gets tighter and tighter and it hurts more. It was not it for me. We pull off, we go to the jail, and this girl, she drive over the divider instead of going to the light or whatever. But good thing we was like down the street from the jail, because I was in pain. So she drive over the divider, the car damn near just jumped in the air, and then we jumped down hella hard, which hurted my wrist even more. I couldn't even sit comfortably in the fucking back seat. I was like this type thing. I can't put my arm down my back. I'm gonna get my bed dirty. I was like this. It was just looking a whole mess. And we get to jail. I got the car. I don't know what's going on. I ain't never did this before. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know the steps or whatever. So then I got the car. She gave my stuff to the people at the desk. And she signed this paper. They take the handcuffs off of me. We're like in the back of the jail. We have to go through security doors and everything. And she take the handcuffs off of me. And I'm signing the paper or whatever. And then after that, I get seated in a holding cell. While I'm in that holding cell, child, I'm just thinking, what's going on? What am I about to do? I took my phone. I needed my phone to tell everybody what I was doing, what happened. I don't know what to do. It was a whole lot. I wasn't scared of the jail. I was mostly like worried and wanted to tell people what was happening and stuff. If I had my phone, I would have been perfectly fine. But I'm back there in the holding cell, waiting or whatever was happening. And then I go get my, what's it called, tuberculosis shot. I get some numbers on my phone. They only had me get like 3 numbers on my phone. And I couldn't call nobody or nothing. And they was watching me write down the numbers. It was a whole lot for that. I wrote down those numbers, and then I wasn't able to use the phone yet until like a while after I go get my shot, and after I got the paper signed and my picture took in, my mugshot. I was low-key slaying in my mugshot. I can't find it though, but if I can find it, I'm gonna put it on here. But so I'm in the holding cell for like hours and hours. I finally get on the phone. I call Naya, and Naya was like, well, because she already knew I was in jail by the call, and we was on the phone. I was like, I don't know what to do. They gave my bail and stuff already. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what you're supposed to do. So I told her everything. I told her the price and everything. So I was sitting there not knowing nothing. And I'm in a holding cell, and more people come. It was like crazy people in there too, yelling and stuff. I was like, this is a whole lot of. This corn heck again. It was a whole lot of. And so they doing yelling, they banging on windows and stuff. I was like, okay. And I'm in there probably for like 2 hours. And then we go to the back to go get our outfits on. We put these little outfits on. Mine was like a whole red jumpsuit. Everybody, they had orange or they had red. It was like 3 of us that had red. Most of them, they had orange one on. I don't know what that meant. I don't know why. But we had to go to the showers, get butt naked, take everything off in front of the police, and then like bend over and cough. And I was like, So then I put my little outfit on. And I'm like, why we got these outfits on? So I'm about to be in this holding cell. Like, I'm supposed to be leaving in a minute. So they take us all the way to the, this is like, I've probably been there like 6 hours already. It was like morning time. And I was supposed to be at work. So I go all the way to the back to where the jail people are. So we get there to the jail. So we get to the back. And there's more and more people. And this is like, it was so uncomfortable sleeping when I was like asleep before we got to the back. Because like, it's like 7 in the morning now. And then we go to the other people. It's like this little courtroom, I guess, in the back. And then we all sitting in there waiting for the judge to come in, I guess. So while we're in the little courtroom, everybody's talking. Everybody's taking extra jumpsuits. They take extra blankets and pillows. And it was like, don't get your stuff now. You're going to be looking dumb in here. They don't play that. Everybody for themselves, this and that. I was like, we'll fucking see. I didn't get up. I didn't go get no extra stuff. But there was this one guy. No. They started passing the paper around, the police, and they gave everybody pens. But one thing about the pen, you can't have a pen. You can't take the pen with you because like it's like a weapon. So then the people passed this paper around. I forgot what it was. I think it was for like a court or whatever. I didn't get no paper because I didn't have court. So, but they did give me a pen. And I gave my pen back because I didn't have no paper. And there was the other guy next to me who also didn't have court. He was like young too. Once everybody was done with their papers, the police, he was like, we're missing a pen. If we don't get a pen, this and that, you ain't using the phones. No one's leaving, no one's going nowhere. And I was like, okay, bitch. So, I guess someone stole a pen. But I think the police misplaced it or didn't count correctly. But there's this guy that was sitting next to me and this guy in the back who didn't get a paper or a pen. And he was like, oh no, I can't sit next to them. They got a pen, this and that. And I was like, who? And the guy he was talking to, we're gonna name this guy Flip Floppy. I don't even know his name, to be honest. But I'm gonna name him Flip Floppy, and you're gonna know why. So, he, that guy was like, he started popping off. And he was like, whoever got that pen, need to get off the pen. Gang, this and that. He was throwing stuff out. And he was like looking at me and the guy. And I was like, and he was just talking. And then I was like, why are you looking at me? Who got the pen? I don't got the pen. And I was like, I don't even got the paper. Like, what? And he was like, whoever got the pen, that's, I think he said, you get killed out here for that. And he was like, you can't talk to your families, this and that. People got kids, this and that. And I was like, what would I need the pen for? I don't get it. I didn't know that people used it as a weapon in there. But I was like, what would I use a pen for? Like, I don't get it. The heck? So, that's all over. And I guess he knew, like, I didn't take the pen. So then he started, like, talking to me. And, like, low-key, like, flirting with me. And then we started talking about gay stuff. And then, like, his demeanor changed. He wasn't, like, this little straight hood nigga no more. He was acting like this sissy. And I was like, okay, what's the tea? And he started bringing up these gay apps and talking about something he hit me up on the app before he should fight because I didn't reply back to him. And I was like, he was tatted up. He was chocolate. I was like, but I guess he knew I was gay by the way I was talking. Hold on. Okay, so he went to go get me like napkins, spoons, a blanket and stuff like that. He was grabbing it for me. And I was like I thought it was the one, someone getting me this stuff. Hold on. After the little court thingy, because me and the boy, since we didn't have court, we had to leave the room. So we were sitting in this little lobby area, and it was this like open area, and then it was like these like other areas around the open area that was like locked up, and it was like all the jail mates in there. So they gave me my bed, my little mattress, and they gave me my sheet and my blanket. And I was just thinking all the time, like, damn, I'm gonna be here for heckin' long. And we're sitting there waiting. Everybody get their rooms, but me. I'm at the end just waiting. I'm sitting there by myself looking stupid. And they start passing out food. I ain't eat nothing the whole time I was there. I ain't pee. I ain't go number 2, none of that. And I wasn't really planning on it either because I was like, no, there's no privacy. I ain't about to do none of that. They finally gave me my room. And they tell me which one to go to. I forgot which one they said. I wish I remembered. But they told me what room to go to. And then when I walk into the room, I'm thinking I'm about to be in there with some thugs or something. Because it looked like it was thugs in there too. I'm about to be in there with thugs, a crazy person or something. I don't know. But I get to the thingy, and I look in the glass before they open the door for me. And I look in there, and I see like this old white man who was just like chilling. I was like, ooh, I'm good. So then they open the door and I walk in, and there's a flip-floppy guy laying on the floor. And he was like, hey, told you he was gonna be with, because earlier he said that he's gonna be with me, he's gonna stick with me, whatever. And he was like, hey, I told you gonna be with me, you gonna be in the same room as me. I told him, put you in this room with me. I was like, ciao. And he's on the floor. So I go in there, I put my mattress on top. I wasn't trying to talk to nobody. I wasn't trying to make no friends. I was just trying to get up out of there, to be honest. They wouldn't let us use no phone still because I guess the whole jail was like acting up the day before, so they punished them with no phone. I was like, wow. So I'm in there. I'm just waiting for some information or something. It's might be like 11 o'clock now. And yeah, it's probably like 11. Let's see who's getting cold. I'm getting full. I'm in there, I'm chilling. He keep talking to me. He keep trying to flirt with me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah. They end up bringing my food in anyway. He keep telling me to eat it, and I'm like, no. So I give him my food, and I told him he could eat it. And I was just sitting there. I wasn't even starving. Like, I couldn't even feel that. I didn't have to go pee. I didn't have to go number 2, none of that. Nothing was bothering me. But like I said, I wasn't scared of the jail. It was just, I was ready to get up out of there. So I was ready to get my phone, to be honest. He ended up eating the food. I ain't going to sleep. I'm chilling. I'm going to sleep because I don't got time. The other guy, he ended up peeing and he ended up shitting and stuff. And I was like, okay, this is not it. Let's get to the juicy stuff. I'm in there chilling, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up.
You fake, but you phony, but you real, but you fake, but you're not phony.
I wake up one time. This guy, he keep telling me like he be wanting me to go down there and suck him up or whatever. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. He get up, he start rubbing on my legs and stuff, and then start touching on my booty. I was like, okay, we can't do that right now. And I mean, I would have, but like, we in jail. Why are we about to do that? Like, no. But I would have because, like I said, he was chocolate, he was tatted, and he was like, it was my cup of tea. So I would have. But we was in jail, and we was in there with a whole white man. No offense, but we was in there with a whole old white man. And it just wasn't sitting right with me. And I was like, no. I guess that's why he was giving me all my little items and trying to cater to me because he thought he was going to get some booty or something, or some head. And I was not giving that. And then he started talking about the apps again, like Jacked and Grindr and stuff. He started talking about those again, and he just started being like even more LGBT, like, and I was like, okay, something not giving. Flip, flopping that. So I ended up going to sleep again, and when I was like looking at the phone numbers that I wrote, for some reason that was like making me emotional. Looking at the phone numbers that I wrote on the paper, I don't know why, but just writing those phone numbers on that paper, it just felt like a connection was still there. I don't know. I just felt like it felt like because no one could contact me, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what people were thinking. I don't know. It just felt like I was dead or something. Or I could talk to nobody or no one could hear me. It was kind of annoying because I'm used to getting what I wanted to get, and in there nobody really cares. The police really don't care what you're going through, what you gotta do, this and that. Like, you don't run nothing in that jail. And it was just like, it was irritating me because like I couldn't do none of that because they ain't gonna care, so you just gonna waste your time. Hey, what's tea? I go to sleep again. It was like bedtime. They was like cutting all the lights off, and let me tell you, the window in there, it was like this little old window. It was like this skinny like this long, and it was like above the bed, and it was like you couldn't see through it. I guess it was just giving light. Sorry, I got hiccups. I guess it was just up for the light, and it started getting like pitch black in there, and we couldn't see nothing. And I'm laying down, and I'm about to go to sleep. I got my little blanket on. I'm about to end the night. I'm like thinking, okay, I guess we're gonna be here all day. I don't know. We're gonna see tomorrow. I didn't want to be there until tomorrow because I didn't know if I was gonna have to pee or go number 2 or get hungry. I didn't want to do none of that. And I knew that we were gonna take a shower soon, so I was like, okay. So when I'm going to sleep, the guy, he comes to the door and he was like, Benito? I was like, yep, that's me. And the whole time while I was there, I was telling the guy who was like flirting with me, I was telling him, I'm gonna get out here. My friend's about to get me out of here. I already know they are. They already working on it. And he was like, you're probably not gonna get out of here, this and that. Driving with no license. You in here for like 6 months, something like that. I forgot what he was saying, but he was like making it seem like I was gonna be in there for that long. I was like, okay, we'll see. My friend's gonna get me out of here. And you know how people always do. You can't trust your friends, this and that. Don't trust your friends. You only got you. Nobody care for you like that, like how you care for yourself. I was like, and they ended up knocking on the door. They was like, Benito, you getting out? So I get my bed, I get my blanket, I jump up off that thing, and I was like, I looked at him, I'm like, oh, okay. He started asking me for my number. We couldn't get a paper or a pen, so I couldn't really give it to him. So I was like, he probably just wanted my number so that he could, what's it called? So he could have me like sending money and stuff. I wasn't gonna do that. Who's your boyfriend? Not me. So I get out and I get out of there. I'm holding my bed. I'm with like probably 3-4 other guys. And we're like sitting there waiting for our papers and stuff to start leaving. And we walking out and we had to go through this room to go get our clothes back. We had to go through this other room to go get our phone and our belongings and stuff. And we went to go do that too. And when I was leaving there, we started walking all the way down to the front. It was like a long process. Like that was probably like 2-3 hour process too. By the time I got out, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like it was like, that was like a 24 hours situation that I was going through. We get all the way to the front door and then we go outside. It's like hella cold and I'm like freezing. I had on shorts, Crocs. I didn't have on no underwear, and I had on a tank top, I think. Yeah, I think I had on a tank top because like I was going to get gas and I was supposed to be going back home, so I didn't really have none of that stuff on. We ended up walking out. This guy, he went to use my phone. It was sitting there hella cold. I was gonna walk to the house just to go get some air and stuff. So I was like, I lived like around the corner, but it was like a 15-minute walk. But I was chilling. I didn't really care. So I started walking to the house and yeah, I turned on my phone. Once I got my phone, I turned that phone on. I was like, period, let's get up out of here. And it just felt good to get up out of there. And after that, after the guy used my phone and we waited for his ride to come, I ended up walking home and he gave me his number, but I think his phone is off, so I don't know. But yeah, we ended up leaving from there and I ended up walking home. And I went to go do my driver's test, my written, and I went to go take my driver, like, on the wheel, whatever. It was easy, simple. I wasn't really nervous. I did not get my license because I was scared for my test or anything like that, or I didn't know how to drive. But it was because of the fact that in California I had these tickets, so I couldn't get it, and unless I paid those tickets, and I wasn't paying no tickets, that was hella much. But out here, you can get your license because it's not California. So I had a court date, went to the court, I had to pay my due, whatever. I thought I was gonna get fired from my job because that was like my second time being absent, and it was like, and I had also like 3 lates, and they was like telling me, you can't do this, you can't do that, you gonna get fired soon, this and that, and I was just like in there stressing the whole time because like I'm about to lose my job being in here. That was like the number one thing I was stressing about. I was gonna lose my job up in there, over them, and like I really liked my job, so it's like, okay, I still got my job to this day. I went to the court date, paid my thingy, full, got my license now. And yeah, and now I'm just chilling. But yeah, that's what happened when I went to jail. It was like a basic story. It wasn't really much. I didn't get no fights. Nobody went back and forth with me. I wasn't there for that long for my story to be that long and for anything to happen that big. But if I wasn't there longer, probably something else would have happened. It would have been more entertaining, to be honest. But I be getting lucky, but let me not really brag about that because then I ain't gonna get lucky no more. But I be getting lucky, just know that. But if you like this video, comment if you got any questions about it that I probably missed or I probably didn't bring up, and probably something that you wanted to know, but I just didn't say anything about it. If you have any questions about that, I'll answer it in the comments. If you have any suggestions of what videos I would need to make, then let me know and I'll go do those videos. If you want to see some stuff in Atlanta and you want me to go visit it, let me know that as well, because I'll go make a vlog and go visit that place, or just make not even a vlog, it will just be a video of me visiting that one place. If you want to know some stuff like that in Atlanta, you can go let me know that too. Yeah, so like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment. I'm out.